So KG, I want to put my house in the market. Should I get an appraiser before I put the house in the market for sale? Let's talk about that anyway. Hey there, this is a KG with Fairfax Realty in Greenbelt, where we help buyers to buy a dream home and sellers to sell their houses, and we do this in the Maryland, DC, and Virginia region. So if you're looking to buy, sell, or move, or invest in real estate, contact us below. We'll take care of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you get updates once we upload a new video. So the question is, should I get an appraiser before I put my house in the market and use that appraiser amount as the sales price? No. So why did I say no? Okay, so ultimately the market value of your house, the final sales price of your house, is determined by the buyer, the buyer, the lender that is going to lend them that money, and the market condition. So it's not going to be dependent on the appraiser amount that you as a seller gets, right? So what am I talking about? So the appraiser amount that you seller paid for is only valid for 6 months, right? That's the maximum it's valid for. And in the fast acting market, it may actually be obsolete within 3 months if the market is very fast. But also, this buyer cannot use your appraiser when you ultimately actually get a buyer. So that being said, getting an appraiser before you put your house on the market is not the best way to use your money. When I say buyer determine your market value, the sales price of your house, it is true. When your house is in the market, the buyers in the market have to be ready and willing to pay for it based on what the market activity is. And once a buyer did put an offer on your house, if the buyer is getting finance, now the lender has to validate that value that is good. That means they have to get an appraiser, not your appraiser. Nobody can use the appraiser that you seller paid for. They have to get an appraiser, and this appraiser from the buyer now goes through another process in what we call appraiser management company. Another setup. I will look at it. People that are not even in your community, right, that are not in this area, God knows where they are, but they will look at it. Once the local appraiser appraise the amounts, now it goes through a QA, and then they will look at it and then determine if that price is good. So that may not be actually the price, the amount that your appraiser got. And you say, why? Because sometimes appraiser value is subjective. It depends on the appraiser sometimes, though there's some set rules that appraiser have to follow. That means same style of house, square footage, they have to look at square footage, they have to look at amenities. So that's where it comes in, the amenities, the different things that in your house, plus or minus. Do you have deck? Do you have hardwood floor? Do you have stainless steel appliances? Did you upgrade your kitchen? Is it a mid upgrade or large upgrade? So those things are subjective, and the appraiser that you use as a seller, as an owner, to value your house is not many times not going to be the appraiser that the buyer's lender is going to use. So if that amount comes back different, sometimes there's nothing you can do. Although there's other times we are being able to challenge appraiser amounts when the appraiser amount is completely crazy, right? We were able to challenge that. But if you are not able to challenge it, then the appraiser value that you got is completely useless. So that being said, how do you determine your price? Talk to your realtor. They will look at what houses are selling for in your community within the 2-mile radius. It's not just what my friend's house sold for. Your friend house maybe like 4 miles away. No, within the 2-mile radius, the same style. Different styles has different appraisal value. So if your house is colonial and your friend's house is Rambler, and your Rambler friend house think they're going to get the same amount as colonial, it may not be so, and many times it's not so, because you have to look at a different style, different square footage, and your realtor will be able to tell you plus or minus this is the price range of the house that your house can sell for. And like I said earlier, now the market should be able to bear that. That's why you want to use somebody that's experienced. That means it's not overpriced and it's not below price, right? It's not below value and it's not overpriced. Once you do that, you will get an offer real quick. So using an appraiser before you put your house on the market does nothing for you, because nobody can use that appraiser amount. All right, so when you're looking to buy, sell, or move, contact us. We'll take care of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. Ciao.